Welcome, Bike. Forget what you think you know about ancient empires. We're not talking about Rome or Persia. Not today. Today, we are in the Horn of Africa, where a kingdom that controlled the pulse of ancient global trade is found. This is the Kingdom of Aksum. From around 100 AD, Aksum wasn't just on the map, it controlled the map. The Red Sea was their personal highway. Imagine being perfectly positioned between the riches of India and the massive markets of the Mediterranean. Aksum became the ultimate trading superpower. What were they trading? Think of the most luxurious goods imaginable. Fragrant frankincense, shimmering ivory, exotic animal skins, and the most important commodity of all, gold. This incredible wealth didn't just make them rich. It built a civilization unlike any other in Africa. A true powerhouse that commanded respect at its absolute peak. If you were to walk through the capital city, you wouldn't just see buildings. You'd see a skyline dominated by monumental obelisks, known as stelae. These weren't just statues, they were colossal royal grave markers, some soaring over 100 feet into the air, each one carved meticulously from a single, massive slab of stone. It was a breathtaking display of engineering mastery that still mystifies experts today. How did they quarry, transport, and erect these giants? But their real genius wasn't just in building high. It was in their economic vision. Aksum was one of the very first places in sub-Saharan Africa to mint its own coins. And these weren't just crude lumps of metal. They produced beautiful, standardized coins in gold, silver, and copper, with the king's image stamped on them. This was more than just currency. It was a powerful statement to the world. It was Aksum declaring to the Roman and Persian empires, "We are not just participants. We are a sophisticated global economy. You will trade with us as equals." Then, around the year 348, something happened that would change the course of history forever. King Azana, the ruler of Aksum, did something truly radical for his time. He converted to Christianity. This wasn't just a quiet, personal faith. Azana declared Christianity the official state religion. This made Aksum one of the very first empires in the entire world to officially embrace the Christian faith, putting it right alongside Armenia and the mighty Roman Empire in this spiritual revolution. This wasn't a subtle change. The coins, which once bore symbols of the sun and moon, suddenly carried the cross. Grand churches began to be built across the kingdom. This new identity reshaped everything about Aksumite society, from its art to its politics. And according to a tradition that has been passed down for centuries, Aksum's incredible legacy holds a sacred and profound secret. To this very day, it is believed by millions that within a small, unassuming chapel in the city of Aksum rests one of the most sacred objects in religious history. The legendary chest said to hold the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments given to Moses on Mount Sinai. Whether you see this as historical fact or powerful legend, this belief underscores the central, holy status that Aksum has held for Ethiopian Orthodox Christians for over 1,600 years. It's a testament to a faith that has been preserved, unbroken, through the rise and fall of countless other empires. This belief isn't just a story. It's a living part of a nation's soul. So, the inevitable question arises. What happened? How does such a powerful, wealthy, and innovative empire fade from the world stage? The answer isn't a single event, but a perfect storm of devastating factors. First, the world around them changed. Climate change, a force we are all too familiar with today, shifted the ancient rain patterns. This led to severe droughts, drying out the fertile farmland that fed their people and their economy. At the same time, a formidable new rival, the Sassanid Persian Empire, began to assert its dominance over the sea routes, choking off the trade that was Aksum's lifeblood. And then, in the 7th century, the rapid and expansive rise of Islam completely redrew the geopolitical map of the region. The new caliphates took control of the Red Sea trade, leaving the Christian kingdom of Aksum increasingly isolated, both commercially and culturally. The once bustling kingdom slowly contracted. Its international trade routes withered away, and its power base eventually retreated from the coast into the rugged Ethiopian highlands. But here's the crucial part. Aksum never truly died. Its legacy is not just visible. It's alive and breathing. The incredible ruins, the the towering stele, and the thousands of discovered coins are the hard, archaeological proof of its former might. They are the physical echoes of a great civilization, but the deeper, more profound legacy is cultural and spiritual. The Christian faith embraced by King Azana became the unbroken heart of Ethiopia, a constant thread through centuries of change. The ancient Aksumite language Yes, though no longer spoken in daily life, is still the sacred, liturgical language of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, preserving a direct link to the past, and the powerful story of the Ark of the Covenant continues to define a unique national identity. Aksum didn't just vanish into history, it transformed, planting the seeds for the modern nation of Ethiopia. So, the Kingdom of Aksum, it was far more than just a forgotten name or a footnote in a textbook. It was a financial innovator that standardized currency. It was an architectural marvel that pierced the sky. It was one of the world's earliest Christian states, shaping the faith of a nation. And most importantly, it's a powerful testament to Africa's central and undeniable role in ancient global history. The story of Aksum reminds us that the grand narrative of human civilization wasn't just written from one corner of the map. It was a global story, and Aksum was one of its most fascinating chapters. What other incredible African empires do you want us to cover next? Let us know down in the comments below. If you found this journey into the past as fascinating as we did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we continue to explore history's greatest stories. Thanks for watching. Hang on a second. The next section will dwell on the popular empire, the Ghana Empire. Stay with us for a bit longer as we explore the Ghanaian Empire Wagadu.